introduction about our project, that is an IoT based ISM and automated irrigation system for agriculture. In our project we have used two slave nodes and a master node. In slave nodes we have connected two sensors. One is soil moisture sensor, and another one is DHT11. And similarly in slave node 2 we have used same components, that is soil moisture sensor and DHT11 sensor. Inside this there is ESP8266 Wi-Fi module, and which is also called as controller, which is used to communicate between the two slave nodes and a master node. So the soil moisture sensor is used to detect the moisture content of the soil, and the DHT11 sensor is used to detect the temperature and humidity level of the surroundings. And in master node we have used ESP8266 LCD and motor driver, and we have used two pumps. So the ESP8266 in three of the nodes is used to communicate between the slave and the master node, and the LCD is used to display the output, and the motor driver is used to operate the two pumps. The slave node and the master node will communicate through Wi-Fi communication. So when we turn on these, first we have to dip the soil moisture sensor into the soil, and this will sense the water content in the soil and sends the information to the master node, and this master node will display the information in the LCD, and the master node will decide whether to pump the water in a particular area or not, depending on the content value of the soil moisture in the soil. That is, if the moisture level is less than 20%, the pump will be on, and if the moisture level is more than 20%, the pump will get off through the motor driver. If we want the output in the graphical manner or to see the variations in the data, so we can go to ThinkSpeak Cloud and we can see the variation or the output in the graphical manner. So let us know how the slave and master node communicate with each other and working of our project.
So these are the components which you are going to use in our project. This is slave node 1, which is connected to DHT11 sensor and soil moisture sensor, and the same sensors are connected to slave node 2 also, that you can see over there. And this is the master node where ESP8266 controller and LCD is connected. With that, two motors are also connected to it.
So the outputs from the slave nodes are displayed in the LCD light. We can see the C1 temperature, C1 humidity. We can see the C2 temperature and C2 humidity and C2 soil moisture. We can see that the C1 temperature, C1 humidity and C1 soil moisture, like the data which is sent from the slave node 1, and C2 soil, C2 temperature, C2 humidity is sent from the slave node 2, are displayed on the LCD light. We can see that the C1 soil temperature moisture and C2 soil moisture are 0, so that the two motor drivers are on. If the moisture content is more than 20%, then the pump will be off. If the moisture content is less than 20%, then the pump will be on. So this is decided by the master node whether to turn on or off the pumps.